As we head into the new year, new laws will take effect here in California. SDSU lecturer and Fox 5 legal analyst Wendy Patrick joins us live to explain them to us. Hi, good afternoon. Happy New Year almost.
Happy New Year, Susan.
Okay, let's talk with AB 685. Let's talk about that one. So that has to do with COVID-19 and the workforce. What exactly does that law do?
That's right. Well, Susan, this law, I like to say, is sort of along the lines of what most of us are pledging to do in 2021. We're going to focus on both health and wealth. We're going to indulge, not abstain. We want it to be a much better year than 2020. Well, this law is designed to help us do that. It actually puts the burden on employers to be more transparent when there is an outbreak, when there's anything to be afraid of COVID wise. And there's a time limit on it because timing matters when it comes to protecting our health. Between the time they find out and the time they notify employees, 1 business day. This is very important because employees shouldn't have to choose between their health, their life, and their livelihood. They should be able to have all of the above. So this is basically one of those laws that enhances the safety of the workplace, something that's near and dear to our hearts going into 2021, even though there's a vaccine on the horizon. And timing matters here also in terms of signs and symptoms. I like to put it this way. Where there have been symptoms, there must be signs. So there's an emphasis on notification and conspicuously placed signs so everybody can know what to do to stay safe.
Right. Sounds good because we want to be safe, but we also want to be prosperous and we want to have some fun. So hopefully all of those things can come together. Let's move on to another topic. There's another mandate that calls for inclusion and diversity. What exactly does that entail?
That's right, Susan. So this is a trend that began years ago when we looked at the composition of boards and realized we can do better when it comes to diversity. So you may remember we already have a requirement that there has to be one woman on the board. Now, by the end of 2021, there also has to be one member of an underrepresented community. So that can be defined ethnicity-wise, and it's an interesting mix of ethnicities that are included. It's not just Latino, Asian, African American, although they're also included, but it also includes things like Native Hawaiian, Alaska Native, and then of course sexual orientation is included as well as transgender. So between now and the end of 2021, companies and boards of directors have to comply with this because, Susan, this is a law that I like to describe as having teeth. How expensive is it? First violation, $100,000. Second violation, $300,000. So they're not kidding. This is a very important law that we have to make sure that we all obey.
Yes, or it'll cost you. Okay, what about the law to help domestic abuse victims?
Well, as a career prosecutor, this is near and dear to my heart. You know, we've always worried that if somebody comes forward and reports that they've been the victim of a crime, that they'll be treated differently in the workplace. Sometimes we call this protective bias. But this is a law that basically says you can do no such thing. It expands the rights of stalking or domestic abuse victims from punitive employer actions for unscheduled work absences as victims seek medical care or even services that result from the crime or abuse. And it's a good reminder of the reality of becoming a crime victim. You don't plan for it. You can't put in for the vacation time or the leave time ahead because you have no idea what's going to happen. And we're long past the days where we would expect a domestic abuse victim to come to work in dark glasses or long sleeves in the summertime, because stalking is another very traumatic crime that leaves no bruises. So this law really expands the rights of victims in the workplace. Hopefully it will regain some of that, I guess you would call it bravery in the workplace, not wanting to cause drama, but knowing that you can report and ask for time off and not be penalized.
Yes. There's also a lot going towards the new year. I'm sure that we don't even know what it's going to be like. But how many lawsuits, how many legal issues do you think there are going to come up in the workforce when it comes to COVID and how we are protecting our employees and our employers, et cetera?
Well, hopefully I can take the whole rest of your show answering that one because the short answer is plenty. The reason it's hard to predict exactly how many and what they're going to look like is because unlike other areas of the law, we have no pandemic precedent. It's been 100 years. So we can't look at different types of cases and say, oh, well, that's the way we did it the last time. But my best guess, given what we've seen so far in 2020, has been it'll really focus on what businesses have done to protect against foreseeable risks. You know, the concept of foreseeability, especially in tort law, is always relevant and always comes up when it comes to the fact that we're learning more about how this virus is transmissible. So then it becomes incumbent upon employers to maintain a safe, healthy workplace for employees, and employees to do their part as well and not come to work if they're sick. So it really is a collaborative effort that we hope will turn out for the best before we can all get vaccinated.
Yes, absolutely. Wendy Patrick, thank you so much and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Susan. Thank you.